Wondering, what's a handsome, charismatic, pro Fortnite player doing in a 5-minute crafts video? First, thank you all for noticing. And if you didn't know, I'm into technology and engineering and like building stuff. And the second thing is that while I was in school, I was talking to a couple of my friends about what we were going to do over the summer. They're all doing cool things like interning at NASA and becoming Eagle Scouts. I realized, dang, I'm not doing anything this summer. So I asked them, you guys know anything productive I could do? One of them said that I could be a volunteer at a local aviation museum. So that day, I went home and I sent them an email and waited for a response. There was no way they were going to reject my application. I put so much thought. I had just expressed my passion so deeply. I mean, I'm basically guaranteed to get. What do you mean we didn't get it? It was perfect. I mean, they said I was too late. I mean, deadlines only ended four months ago. Alright, there's no need to panic. We can figure something out. So, after a little bit of hyping myself up, I decided to take it into my own hands. If they weren't gonna let me volunteer and work with the planes,
I'll do it myself.
So then I got to work, researching planes and deciding how I was gonna make my own. First, I made a list of all the things I needed to do. Figure out the parts, design the plane, build the plane, test the plane, make final adjustments, and then prepare for the final flight. But before all that, we have to understand how planes work. Planes are controlled by 4 main components. The propeller is the engine of the plane and controls how fast the plane goes. The ailerons control the roll of the plane, which is the tilt of the plane left or right. The rudder controls the yaw, which determines where the nose of the plane is going to be facing and whether it goes left or right. The elevator controls whether the plane goes up or down during flight. After doing a little bit of research, I discovered that most of the people use a steel wire connected to a servo motor to adjust the flaps on the plane. It was finally time for me to look for all the parts I needed to get. So I got a brushless motor for the propeller, a battery in order to power the plane, an electronic speed control or ESC to regulate the voltage of the motor so it doesn't get fried, and I also got a remote and receiver so that I could control the plane in flight. That was not cheap, but it is what it is. So now it's finally time for me to start designing the plane. You guys may think this is simple, but there's a lot of stuff that's going on behind the scenes while making a wing. Wings have what's called an airfoil shape. The top of this airfoil is curved while the bottom is flat. This means that air has to travel farther over the top than it does on the bottom, meaning that air on the top has to travel way faster than it does on the bottom. This difference in speed creates a region of lower pressure on top of the plane than the bottom, which creates lift. Imagine sticking your hand out of a car window slightly tilted up. The air has to travel faster to go around your hand and over it than it does have to go under it, causing your hand to lift up. The other stuff like wingspan, cord, and wing area were found through Instructables, and I'm going to link that below if you are curious. So I decided to model my plane after a Cessna 172 because they're simple and also sturdy planes. So I drew a rough sketch of the plane, including wingspan, wing area, and cord so that you can see what I did. Feel free to pause and take a screenshot if you like. That checks the design box. Let's move on to the actual building. The main materials I used were foam board, hot glue, and tape. Shout out Dollar Tree. I used an X-Acto knife to cut out like all the panels. This is where I kind of realized I might have been going a little over my head. The panels were really hard to cut out with an X-Acto knife, and this airfoil was not looking too good. The front was a little bit like short, but I'm gonna keep pushing through. So yeah, we're gonna update. So we ended up cutting our hand while messing with this thing, so I put a propeller on it. So yeah, not too good. Ended up cutting ourselves, so I'm not gonna be messing around with the propeller for any time soon. Finished the wing, just kind of cut out pieces from this, and then attach them to our thing. I'm working on the other one right now, actually. Use these plastic cutouts. Just, finished with the wing. Got our controller set up. You know, the motor works. That's why I call myself on. Finished the wing, okay? So we got this music wire right here connected to our receiver. And what we're gonna do is show you guys how it works. So you got the controller here, but it's not really done. It's kind of scuffed, but it'll work. So you can see working on the back part. Waiting for everything to dry. It's really messy, but yeah. So it was pretty hard to tell from that video But you know, I'm not really using like fancy like stuff right now. I'm just using just like random things that I find in my house to build things. I actually watched this other guy. I'll link to the video, and he kind of like showed me how to, you know, use like the packaging to make the hinges a little bit stronger on the wings. So yeah. You know, while I waited for the wings to dry, I realized I had to make the front of the plane a little bit stronger so I could hold like the motor in place because it moved a lot. So I just found this random piece of wood from Dollar Tree and cut out like a little piece of it, and you're gonna see that right now. About to, you know, cut out the wood piece for the motor on this board right here. Yeah, it's pretty sketchy because I don't have like a saw or anything, so. Well, we kind of messed it up. Dollar Tree wood, turns out, is not easy to work with. It took a lot longer than expected, but we kind of got a good-ish piece. And hopefully it's enough, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. Here's a cleaner version of the side of our plane, our fuselage. Elgato. Alright, we got the bottom of the fuselage cut out. Now we're just gonna attach it to the sides, and then we're done with the body. Alright, so we finished with the body. Everything put in, motor in. It's a little bit off center, but I think it should be fine for now. Yeah, so I'm gonna just cut to the propeller being on. Alright, so yeah, we got the propeller on now. You know, he's all set up, got the battery in. I'm just gonna like tighten it down later. But hey, looking kind of clean, you already know. So I'm about to show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so we got the propeller, everything set up, and I'm about to like show it. Damn! So as you guys can tell, that's actually pretty hype. I was really worried that it was gonna like, you know, make everything like jerk around like I had done earlier. But I think it turned out pretty good. And yeah, we're gonna get ready to put the wings on and everything, so stay tuned. Okay, so we got the plane basically set up. We just gotta do a couple things like finishing the top of it, adding some like wheels and stuff. But yeah, that's about it. And so first we got the inside right here. Like, it's pretty good. You know, just like a little bit of wires. A little bit of wiring, nothing too crazy. We got the propeller first. So that's our motor. We're gonna put a propeller on because you don't want to get cut again. We got the back for it. Show you guys the rudder. Basically, it moves side to side. Oh wait, wrong one. And then we got the elevator. Get the elevator. Control how high it goes. And then we got the ailerons, which basically like, you know, like rotate the plane in the air. Oh, whoops, my bad. And yeah, that's about it, guys. You can like turn it off now. So now it was finally time for me to take it outside for my first test run. So I'm really nervous, and I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna show you guys what happened. So we got everything basically set up. We just gotta like kind of mess it out. We're not gonna fly it yet, but we're just gonna like show you guys how it works. We got the rudder working, elevator, ailerons, and the motor. No! Is that don't fly?
Dude.
Wait, let me tell you.
It's actually got a breeze, bro.
Let me tell you.
Oh no, why don't you go for a second and then like use the propeller a little bit and then let's drop down in the grass.
What do you think?
I don't know. This is pretty sketch.
I want to throw it so bad. Okay, ready? Wait, let's just drop it real quick and see what happens.
We're gonna cut the grass there.
No, it's gonna break the propeller is what it's gonna do.
Okay, I'm gonna drop it. Oh, that sounds like it's not bad. That won't do much.
Drop it from like waist height.
Waist height? Like this high?
Yeah. Just see. That's not bad.
That's not bad at
That's
all.
not bad.
So I think you
Alright,
could
are we
probably,
gonna
you could
test it? Oh, that wasn't good.
That was.
Oh my god, it was too powerful for the thing. That thing fell off. It was just like this thing.
Why'd you get a plastic one?
A plastic what? It wasn't.
It wasn't the
propeller.
propeller.
It was the motor.
It was the motor, yeah. Alright. Lesson learned. You can't just full throttle it.
It has intense power.
This one's actually kind of crazy. Oh, it only fell from waist height. Like, let it go. At least it went up.
Oh, yeah, that was better. That was better.
It moved. So as you guys saw from the videos, I was really excited to say that it worked out. We had to do some little bit of work on the bottom to make sure it wouldn't get wet and destroyed all the time. And I was gonna try to make some landing gear so that, you know, my friend didn't have to just hold it the entire time. So guys, we ended up going to Dollar Tree to pick up some stuff. We got this like planter thing. I'll also put a picture of it on the screen. And I just ended up kind of like bending it into the wheels for like the front landing gear. And then also we got some double-sided tape to glue all the internals, some wheels for the plane itself, some double-sided tape for the battery, or not like Velcro for the battery, some needle nose pliers so I didn't have those, and some rubber bands. Yeah. All right, we got the plane set up, got the landing gear in place, and as you can see the bottom, got the protective stuff. All right, fellas. Plane's basically done. Landing gear's in check, everything's in check. We got the center of balance ready, batteries in, everything's ready. Basically good to go. I really couldn't think of a better way to make the landing gear, so I decided to just take it to the backyard and hopefully just drop it and see if it would fly. Oh, it's not bad. The propeller broke again.
Dang.
That sucks.
The test flight is a failure.
No, it wasn't, Snake. It's never a failure. You're
Oh, we're
horrible.
learning
You have a
things.
negative person. You're a negative person.
Um.
Alright, we're gonna try it again. Yeah.
Oh yo.
So yeah, that flight was not that good. I really ended up messing up the plane, and I had to take it back in for a little bit so I can actually like make it like work again.
Can you take it?
The damage is pretty bad. The propeller is fine and everything, but the wings and the body are not looking too good. I'm gonna try to fix it again. So as you guys saw, we got it stuck in the tree, and it did take a little while. So here's a montage of us trying to get it out of the tree, I guess.
Nice. Good catch.
All right, you guys, I'm really sorry for making you guys wait this long, but flight 3 is the best one. I'm guaranteed this is where we really get stuff moving. So I'm not gonna say just watch it. So after this, something really weird happened. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on and maybe fix it a little bit later. But the battery for some reason ended up like kind of messing with the receiver, and the plane just wouldn't go past like start moving for like 3 or 4 seconds. I'm not really sure why. So yeah. So we ran into another problem. We're trying to fly it again, but every time we put up the thing, full throttle, it starts off really slow, and it just stops. It starts like beeping. So we're gonna try to figure out why it's happening. I'm really sorry, guys. You know, I don't know why it's messed up. I'm gonna make a part 2 of this video. I just wanted to roll this one out so you guys can really like see the whole engineering process. I really wanted to make this video to show you guys that being an engineer isn't something that people with a lot of intelligence or a lot of skill can do. You can just learn everything online. You just gotta have the dedication and passion to do it. So I want you guys to be proud of who you are and just work hard if you really want something. I want to be an engineer, so I'm gonna keep making videos so that I can highlight my dreams as an engineer. So if I would really appreciate it, like please send this video to like anybody who would be interested in engineering or something, and you know, just try to get my story out so I can actually like, I want people to see that my journey as an engineer, how you don't just start up here, you got to start from down here and like build your way up, because you know that's what learning is all about. So you know, get this out there. I really want other people to be part of this journey. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna include some fails, but please don't give up on your dreams and do whatever you can to get whatever you want. So this is General Genobi signing off, and see you in the next episode.